Today was a tiring day. Like, I'm hungry now. I need to search what to eat. So that was quick from Zomato. We have ordered Burger King's burger. Let us see if it is worth 150 or its share worth 60 rupees. That was an amazing burger. Burger King India is coming out with an IPO, and as you all know, Burger King India is the fastest growing quick service restaurant chains. Its competitor is McD, and it's coming out with an IPO of 810 crores. The price band of this IPO has been set to 59 to 60 rupees per share. Investors can bid for 250 shares and multiples of 250, and retail investors can maximum apply for 13 lots, that is 3250 shares. By this IPO, the promoter company, that is QSR Asia, will offload almost around 6 crore shares, which constitutes to 360 crores, and remaining 450 crores is issued to the public, and these are the funds which are raised from the public. What do you feel they'll be doing with the 810 crores fund which they'll be raising from the IPO? The answer is pretty simple. They have their prospectus ready. As on November 25, 2020, Burger King has 259 restaurants all over India and has 9 franchisee-based restaurants. Burger King has entered into an agreement called Master Franchisee and Development Agreement. According to this agreement, they would have to develop at least 700 restaurants by the end of 2026 December. Burger King India has exclusive right to establish, develop and operate its restaurants all over India. It aims to cater to Indian taste and preferences through adding new food offerings to its product portfolio. Company also establishes its branches in high traffic areas in key metropolitan cities across the country. So why do investors prefer Burger King as a business over other QSR? It's pretty simple. They have strong value proposition, exclusive franchise rights in India, brand value and customer loyalty, vertically scalable supply chain, and experienced and professional management team. These are the competitive strengths which Burger King India has, and that is the reason why many investors prefer Burger King over other QSR. We'll quickly have a look over its financials so that we'll have a rough idea how much is the sales and revenue of Burger King, so we can estimate how it will be doing over the years. We'll have a look at total sales and revenues from 2018. So in the year 2018, it had a revenue of 3,887 crores, but profit after tax was negative 822 crores. That means that Burger King had a loss of 822 crores. In subsequent year or in the following year, on March 31st, 2019, Burger King had a revenue of 6,441.3 crores and profit after tax was negative 382.79 crores. That is, they were in loss of 382 crores. Even though the revenue had grown 80 to 90%, since their operating cost has increased, they were in net loss. In the year 2020, that is on March 31st, 2020, their revenue was around 8,468 crores and profit after tax stood at negative 765 crores. That is, they were in loss of 765 crores. And in the COVID period, their sales took a hit. That is, sales from 8,468 crores dropped down to 1,516 crores and they were at a net loss of 1,189 crores by the end of 30th September 2020. The main objective of this IPO is to finance and roll out the new QSR restaurants which is owned by Burger King. That is, by end of 2026, they'll be rolling out somewhere around 700 restaurants which are owned by Burger King. And second most objective is to meet the general corporate purpose of the company so that they'll be moving forward. So we'll just have a quick look at how many shares are issuing and what are the details of the IPO. The IPO is set to come out on December 2nd and will be closing on December 4, 2020, and the issue size is around 13 crores 50 lakh equity shares which has a face value of 10 rupees. In this, fresh issue will be around 7.5 crores equity shares aggregating to 450 crores and offer for sale will be around 6 crores equity shares which will be aggregating to 360 crores and the face value will be 10 rupees per equity share. IPO price is set to be 59 to 60 rupees per equity share. And as I said, market lot is around 250 shares and minimum order quantity is around 250 shares. A retailer can maximum apply for 13 lot, that is 3250 shares. So who are helping Burger King in managing their books and managing the public issue? They are none other than Kotak Mahindra Financials, CLSA India, Edelweiss Financial Services and JM Financials. One more interesting fact is that Burger King shares are trading at a premium of 40% in grey market. Grey market is an unregulated market, that is, it is not regulated by any governing bodies such as SEBI. So in grey market, shares will be traded even before the IPO. As per the data available, the sales of Burger King in 2018-19 grew by 65% and in the year 1920 it grew by 32%. Even though the sales were growing at this rate, its profit were consistently falling. That was because of increase in operating expenses. Since there was increase in operating expenses, profit after tax was constantly reduced. But during this COVID time, they were able to survive even though their sales reduced by 80 to 90%. They expect to bounce back by 2020 and they expect to increase their sales and revenue by the year 2022. Since in the grey market it has higher premium valuations, you can apply for listing gains. Hope this video was informative. For more such content, please like, share and subscribe optionable.